You know, Dave, sometimes parents like us are a little reluctant to let you guys go. So if we seem to hang on to you, you've just got to be a little understanding about us.
You're my young'un, and I love you more than anything or anybody in the whole world. And nothing or nobody can ever change that.
Not until you grow up and become a daddy yourself will you fully appreciate the feeling of love and tenderness that I get every time I look at you, my son.
And don't forget, Ernie, when things get rough, you always have a friend you can pray to.
Oh, I already did that.
Oh, you did?
I prayed for you to come in here.
There's just one thing I'd like you to bear in mind. The family's one place where you're always wanted. Don't you ever forget it.
But when you lose, see, that's the hard part. That's when you have to take yourself in hand, show it ain't getting you down, and that you're a good sport about it, and that you're going to try again. And when you do that, you'll be on the road to becoming a mature human being.
Bob, we always have to have rules and laws, but we also have to use them with reason and justice.
There are a great many fields open today if you're willing to start at the bottom and work up. All it takes is hard work, perseverance, determination.
You know, Wally, shaving is just one of the outward signs of being a man. It's a whole lot more important to try to be a man inside first.
Take my word for it. Money isn't nearly as important as the good feeling you get from doing the right thing.
When you don't use the ability and the brains that God gave you, you're cheating. You're cheating God and you're cheating yourself.
Now that you're taking on a job, you're taking on a responsibility, you know. Be prompt, hardworking, and loyal.
As you go through life, try to improve yourself, not prove yourself.
Remember what I've always told you. Never start a fight, but never run away from one.
You know the nice thing about having a son? You can watch him become a man and grow up with him all over again.
Because we want you to feel that you can come to me or to your mother at any time with any problem, and we'll understand.
It's a father's duty to see to it that his son grows up to be a respected and trusted member of his community.
But you're going to find out as you go along that there'll be lots of times that you have to make yourself a little unhappy in order to make other people happy. Never tell anyone anything you don't want repeated.
You're my son, and I'm proud of you just for that.
We'd be a lot better parents if we didn't wait till they did something good to let them know we're proud of them. I think what he meant was that we can't expect to get our children's love unless we first get their respect. If you live your life in a dream, Beaver, someday you're going to wake up and find out you've never had anything real.
The lesson I want you to learn is it doesn't matter what you look like. You can be tall or short, or fat or thin, or ugly, or handsome, like your father. You can be black or yellow or white. It doesn't matter. What does matter is the size of your heart and the strength of your character.
The most interesting character I have ever known is my father, Mr. Ward Cleaver. He does not have an interesting job. He just works hard and takes care of all of us. He never shot things in Africa or not saved anybody that was drowning. But that's all right with me because when I am sick, he brings me ice cream. And when I tell him things or ask things, he always listens to me. And he would use up a whole Saturday to make junk with me in the garage. He may not be interesting to you or someone else because he's not your father, just mine.
I don't know if it sounds so good, Dad, but it sure made me feel good when I was writing it.
I'm glad it did, Beaver. Made me feel pretty good to read it, too.